Awesome. I was telling Ethan about how awesome you guys did for general play. I was like, this doesn't look like a typical academic experience. Well, it was very, very like high end professional. You guys did an amazing job. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and you're here for Coffee Talk. This is our weekly session where we connect with our audience, our community, on the things that are going here at the Fashion Incubator. So we are really excited about what is to come. We have Cohort 3 on deck. Cohort 2 is rounding out their 12-month series for incubation. They do an intensive here with us. But I wanted to take a step back and just kind of remind you guys, who are we here at the Fashion Incubator? What do we stand for? Why is the city and the college and our technology partners so focused on building the industry here in Austin? So it's been some time now, and you'll be seeing some movement in this space in a little bit. But almost 10 years ago, we did some research on this area on what was happening in terms of growth industries. You guys know Austin for tech, which was grown here in Austin very purposefully. But since then, we've looked at other industries that have the potential for growth. And fashion is one of those industries here, believe it or not. People know Houston and they know Dallas and even San Antonio for fashion, but Austin is really stepping up in the space of not just fashion, but fashion technology. And so as we look at ways that we are going to grow and support this industry, building space for small businesses to thrive here in Austin is so, so important. We have really supported our industry through resources that we have available through our Macy's course. That's really our kind of intro level. I'm curious about how to create a fashion label, but I'm not really sure what to do, to our designer in residence program that really walks early stage brands through the process of going from concept to commercialization and marketing their product, making sure they have a strong minimum viable product, that MVP that we all know so well in our entrepreneurial language. So once they've completed that 12-month program, we also have something called an accelerator. It's a global fashion accelerator that we were able to kick off with the City of Austin Economic Development Department. That program was funded by the US Embassy in Cairo, but now it's created a template of ways that we can work on accelerating brands that are a bit more established, have been selling regionally, are now going to global debut for the first time. And so we're working on cultivating relationships with other countries that are interested in doing more exchange programs. So you'll have to watch this space in the future for more exchange opportunities with the Fashion Incubator for more established brands who are ready to grow and scale their labels. As a part of what we do here at the Fashion Incubator, and it's really a part of the college, our true North Star is really about driving innovation that really supports upward mobility for people who live here in Austin. And so part of that experience is really about helping also to support what's happening with, jobs. Where are the people who are working with these companies coming from? And ACC has been very intentional about helping people increase their skills, to skill up, to be able to meet the needs of these different kinds of jobs that are coming onto the market now. There are some things that we weren't able to do even just 2 years ago that now after COVID, all of this digital acceleration has completely transformed what we do. And so if you're curious about how you can work in fashion digitally, we'll be launching our AccuMark 2D, so two-dimensional pattern design software. So you're learning how to work on patterns digitally in the computer. And this is going to allow you to really work almost anywhere. And so these are things that we want to make sure that people know are available through the Fashion Incubator, learning on Gerber technology, which is used in over 140 countries around the world, that allows you to be able to work digitally, remotely, in a variety of different ways. And so we really want to make sure that our community knows that that is available here at ACC. A part of what we really wanted to get across during this time is really just kind of helping you understand what is our purpose here, what is our goal here with the Fashion Incubator. It's really to support small business and also the training up the team and the staff that they're going to need in order to grow beyond the Austin area. We love Austin and we love Central Texas, but we know that we are global partners and we have a lot to say to the world. And so we want to be able to support that with upskilling our workforce in fashion here through fashion technology, as well as helping those small businesses grow and hire people who are here working in our business. We've been seeing a lot of our brands in Cohort 2 hiring staff and bringing their teams into the incubator to work on building their product and getting that product to market. And we cannot wait to see Cohort 3 do the same thing. So my update on Cohort 3 is that we will be making those selections this week. They're coming into the incubator to interview in front of our advisory board and some of our team members here, some of our local partners that are supporting our selection process. A lot of people are, curious about, well, what are you looking for? How are you selecting these founders? How are you selecting these brands? And I will say that, we won't, be able to peel back all of that today. However, we are looking for diversity. We're looking for clarity, clarity in the product, clarity in the direction of the brand, as well as coachability. Anyone who's worked in, the accelerator world or, working with entrepreneurs is that, we love that there's such a powerful level of resilience and direction and point of view when it comes to working with founders. But we've also seen a lot of growth and a lot of success with brands that are also very coachable. And so as we help support going from concept to commercialization, really taking them from amazing ideas, incredible colors, silhouettes and details to things that are feasible in production, things that actually work at scale. These are things that we're really looking for is really, clarity, resilience, really looking for coachable founders. And so we're really looking forward to meeting all of our potential new founders later this week. We'll be having them into the Fashion Incubator. They'll get a chance to see the facilities, to walk around, to meet our team, and then to make some exciting presentations to our advisory board. So we'll keep you guys posted on who we bring in for the next cohort, and we'll get started with this week. So the last thing I will say, because this is a little bit of our weekly announcements, as well as just kind of here's what's happening in our world, is you guys heard me talk a little bit before about the Macy's series. Well, we've just kicked off another 7-week series. Luckily for you, this is a la carte, so they're not building on the previous class. You can hop in even next week. So if you haven't joined our email list on fashion.incubator@austincc.edu, we are going to send a reminder for that class. We've had a ton of people enroll, so it's not for lack of interest. We just want to make sure that we are getting this information into your hands. Macy's has provided this course free of charge to the community. And so we just want as many people to be able to see it as possible. If you're finding it, that these things are valuable, that you're learning, that you are growing, we'd love for you to share this with your network. Feel free to invite friends and share the link with your friends. It is not too late to register. We have 6 more weeks going over everything from marketing to sales and distribution to design and development, sustainability. These are all really critical components to what you do as starting your label. And we think that you're going to really get a lot out of it. I've had some of our brands who are now applying to the fashion group. We're actually interviewing them this week. They took the Macy's course actually several times. They enrolled the very first time that we offered it, and I believe I saw them 1 or 2 more times just to get some additional nuggets from different instructors teaching some of these courses. We pull in our industry veterans to teach the classes, and so it's really dynamic information. It's kind of constantly leveling up, and so this particular designer really took every opportunity to connect to as many of our resources as possible through the Macy's series. And so now she is one of our finalists in the Cohort 3 application. And so this is really kind of a pathway for you to kind of start your journey to create your fashion label. So if you want to hear more, if you want to get more information, send us an email at fashion.incubator@austincc.edu. We'll make sure we get you that link for the evite, and we will kind of follow up with you guys later on. But seriously, this is your time. We know that this is your time to create something that is meaningful to you, something that is sustainable, something that uses technology, This world is changing drastically by the second, and we want you to be a part of it. So if you're curious, send us a note. If you're sure, send us a note. We'll see you guys in our inbox at fashion.incubator@austncc.edu. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media handles at ACC Fashion Incubator. Have a great week, guys.